It was sharp, silver, and launched out of the car the fastest. The hood would fly into the crowd and sever the heads of multiple spectators watching in the stands.
The hood of the car spun its body to the side, sliced through the air like a scythe, decapitated 3, 4, 5 different people. This is the craziest Beyblade I've ever seen in my life. I don't know where you're from watching this video, but in America at least, I feel like car accidents are one of the leading causes of death. The other day, I was actually at a local cafe getting my matcha, eating my Dubai chocolate, and I bought a Labubu when I seen a SUV flip outside. I don't know who was in there. Hopefully they're good, but yeah, that goes to show car accidents happen a lot. So today we're gonna be checking out the most painful car accident deaths ever.
The donut incident. It was just another midday drive for this 28-year-old man in Ohio. The sky was clear. The roads were stretched out like any other time.
Ohio Loki looks beautiful, bro. What?
And for him, his morning had officially started. The only thing left for him to do was to get some breakfast. So he'd stop by a store to grab some donuts and coffee before taking off for work.
Donuts and coffee for breakfast? I'm sorry, bro. I feel like this is a white person breakfast. I've never seen a black person or an Asian person eat a donut and some Starbucks coffee for breakfast, bro. The best breakfast, low-key. What do y'all think? Pancakes, waffles, French toast. If you're asking me, I'm gonna go waffles, pancakes, French toast. Gotta have the hash browns, though, and the eggs.
And just like that, his morning was entirely complete. The man was sipping a coffee in one hand and biting a donut in the other. For him, things really couldn't get any better than this. But somewhere between the first sip and the next bite...
Wait, is it legal to eat and drive at the same time? It's not, right? Or am I tripping?
Everything went sideways. Literally.
You know what would make this day better? Some music. Hey
Facts.
Siri, play some Diddy.
Now playing.
What? I don't think those words have been uttered since like 1985. I don't even know a single P. Diddy song by name. All I know him for is his freaky activities and the fact that he has underwear, bro. And don't ask me why I have his underwear, man.
Hey Siri, play some Diddy.
Now playing Demi Lovato.
What? No. I said play Diddy, like, you know, Puff Daddy?
What said Puff Daddy, bro? Who says that?
Now playing Yeet.
Siri knows ball. Hold on now.
I'll just do it myself.
While eating his donut, it'd slip out of his hands and knock over his coffee.
Okay. Oh.
In a panic to stop the spilling, he quickly reached for the beverage to steady it. And just like that, in a split second, his car veered left to the opposite lane of traffic. I forgot to mention that this was all occurring in the middle of the highway.
Okay.
On an extremely busy Wednesday morning. And
Not to mention, the man just suffered third, second, first degree burns all over his body from that scorching hot Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
at 50 to 60 miles per hour, that's all it takes. His vehicle cut across the lane and slammed head-on into 2 westbound cars, completely flattening one in the process.
Oh my God.
The impact was violent enough to leave 3 vehicles completely mangled and scatter their debris across the field of the road like an explosion.
Are they okay?
Witnesses said it was chaos. One driver was trapped inside their vehicle with crushed metal, pinning them in place, while first responders worked frantically to cut them free.
I've actually seen this. There was a car crash outside of my building one time, and they had to cut them open with the actual, like, crazy looking buzzsaw, bro. I've never seen something that big in my life. Besides my own. Yeah, I'm lying.
As for the flattened car, it sat in the ditch with its airbags blown out, windshield shattered, and frame completely crushed. When paramedics arrived at the scene, they worked desperately to extract the victims from the wreckage.
Okay.
They would even try to bring out the body in the flattened vehicle. And
Are
to their
they safe?
sheer horror, the wreckage. They would even try to bring out the body in the flattened vehicle. And to their sheer horror, the victim was still alive. The crews would immediately transfer both individuals to the University Hospital's
Where did his face go, bro? It's like missing pieces, bro. He looked like a jigsaw puzzle right now. This would definitely traumatize me for the next 35 lifetimes, bro. I'll get reincarnated as a slime and I'll still think of this moment. Brief intermission. If you're enjoying today's video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Crews would immediately transfer both individuals to the University Hospital's Geauga Medical Center, while a third refused further treatment. To everyone's total shock, all the victims in this accident survived with no life-threatening injuries.
Let's go!
The man responsible was quickly identified and questioned.
The detectives are gonna catch him. His response gonna be, bro, it's because I spilled my Dunkin' Donuts hot coffee, man. You just changed the lives of 3 different people, including yourself, because of some hot coffee.
Rambunctious craving for donuts and coffee on the highway, identified and questioned. His rambunctious craving for donuts and coffee on the highway had turned a quiet Ohio road into a disaster scene. Police instantly cited him on the spot. Sometimes it's not speed or weather or a drunk driver that causes the crash.
It's freaking donuts. It's Homer Simpson donuts.
Sometimes it can simply just be a donut, so don't drive while distracted. 35. Honestly,
Speaking of driving while distracted, on Twitter the other day, I've seen a dude, he was filming some content for his OF, and he had some girl like this while he was freaking driving, bro. I think he crashed. It was crazy.
35.
Huh?
Honestly, this one was a little too depressing, so I decided to take it out. Instead, for this incident, you can just look at this cute rabbit for a bit.
Aw. I love rabbits. I used to have one. But, hey, no scene is too depressing, bro. We can handle it. We can handle it. We cartel videos back in the day. Yeah, me and you, we watched those, bro. Don't try to run for me now, bro. People will send those to you on Discord. Your classmates definitely took their phone and was like, yo, bro, look at this real quick. And it was a video of somebody getting their head decapitated and you didn't even want to see it, bro. But it traumatized you for the rest of the day. We are both traumatized, man. I'm sorry.
Hell Train. It was the evening rush on February 3rd, 2015 in Valhalla, New York.
Okay.
Commuters boarded the Metro North train
What? Yo, why is Salah in this video, bro? What the hell? Why am I not in the video, man? Yo, no, this is tough, though.
that was headed for the suburbs after a long day in Manhattan.
He's watching Corey? Wait, am I next? Am I next?
At the same time,
My bad. Shoot. My camera. Hold on. Tripod.
a 49-year-old mother from Edgemont was behind the wheel of her Mercedes SUV.
Okay.
She had just left work and was cutting through unfamiliar back roads due to an earlier accident on the highway. She approached the Commerce Street crossing, a dangerous grade-level track where warning lights flashed and gates descended. But instead of stopping, as you might have already guessed, her SUV ended up in the worst place possible. The tracks.
Okay.
Like any other normal person, you'd think that she would reverse her car out of harm's way.
Okay.
Right? Well, you'd be wrong. Instead, she drove forward, accidentally stopping on the rails as the crossing gate came down behind her.
Oh my God.
One place.
Oh my God. This is gonna end in the train.
She panicked quickly, trying to find an escape, but without a second to react, headlights pierced the dark. The Metro North train, carrying hundreds of passengers, slammed into her SUV with catastrophic force. The impact drove the 5,000-pound vehicle nearly 1,000 feet up the tracks before
1,000 feet up the tracks.
ripping it apart. But that's only the beginning of what made this situation so terrible. When the train
How
impacted,
does this possibly get any worse? Hold on, bro. The freaking South Korean train to Busan came and smashed her at insane velocity and high speed, sent her flying 1,000 feet, and she clearly faced life-threatening injuries. The only way this could possibly get worse? I genuinely can't think of anything, bro. I can't.
her car, the rails snapped off the ground and speared through her SUV, right into the train's passengers. These rails would shoot up from the floor and send fire and sparks exploding onto the passengers.
Not the Attack on Titan manga, though. Oh my gosh, bro. Shingeki no Kyojin, bro. Season 1, Colossal Titan, bro. Well, I mean, the passengers are probably the biggest concern here, but...
The first carriage completely erupted into flames as metal debris tore through windows and seats like shrapnel. At the rear of the train, riders only felt a slight bump. But up at the front, it was a pure nightmare. Smoke filled the cars, people screamed, and sections of rail shot through the cabin like burning javelins.
Damn.
People desperately clawed at jammed doors, but the heat was unbearable and too suffocating.
Oh
the
my
smell of burning
gosh.
seats, fuel, and flesh is all that survivors could remember when trying.
Yo, Talking Hat, bro. You gotta stop putting them screaming in the back like this. These are real victims, man. They're just burning in Dante's Inferno, ready for their demise, man. This guy has a spear up his face.
To escape. The scene was described as literal hell on a train.
Holy.
When the fire finally died down, 6 people were gone and 15 others were severely injured.
Oh my
The
gosh.
SUV was obliterated and the train was left mangled and scarred by the flames. This remains the deadliest crash in Metro North Railroad's history.
Wait, did he say how many people passed away in this incident? Besides, obviously, the woman who passed away, how many passengers died as well?
And the moral is as simple as it is brutal.
Oh, damn, this was in America. I didn't even know. I was gonna ask if this was in like Korea or something.
When you're on the road, always be attentive and learn to react quickly.
If this was in America, the dude was reading Attack on Titan manga while he... Oh wait, he was watching Corey Kenshin, so I guess he was an American.
Roads are actually pretty boring, and honestly, they don't really have crazy things like this happening all the time, but in the rare case you end up in a situation like this, be prepared and always act fast. Guillotine.
Facts. What?
The stands were packed. Families, fans, and journalists gathered shoulder to shoulder, watching the 24 hours of Le Mans. Cars from Mercedes, Jaguar, and Ferrari screamed down
I love old cars, bro. Side note, like these look beautiful. Screw the modern, crazy, fast turbo Lamborghini, bro. The older looking lowriders and stuff, or cars like this, swag.
the straightaways, pushing limits that the track itself had never been designed to handle.
Okay.
Then came lap 35. Mike Hawthorne darted toward the pits, braking hard in front of the Austin Healey driver. Macklin swerved to avoid him, but in doing so,
No talking hat, bro. You got this man put I must swerve in that corner. Whoa. Nah, bro. Stop. No, this is bad.
he moved directly into the path of Pierre Levey, who was going at over 120 miles per hour. What happened next was unfortunately pure carnage. Levey's car struck Macklin's rear end and was launched into the air like a missile. The man's car literally started flying, and of course, it'd be aimed at nothing other than tightly packed crowds of bystanders enjoying their favorite cars racing on the track.
No.
The Mercedes would smash into the spectator in front of the grandstand, and on impact, it would immediately disintegrate. The car's heaviest components, like the engine
This is an atomic bomb, bro.
block, suspension, and radiator, tore free and hurled into the crowd with the force of artillery shells, obliterating dozens on impact. However, the worst part was the hood. It was sharp, silver, and launched out of the car the fastest.
Yo. How is this getting worse, bro? This man sent military-grade artillery throughout the crowd from his destroyed vehicle, and then the hood comes off, and I'm guessing it probably slices somebody's head in half.
Making it form a spinning motion like a saw blade. The hood would fly into the crowd
This is Sokka's boomerang, bro.
and sever the heads of multiple spectators watching in the stands. Survivors would later describe this scene as the hood decapitating tightly jammed spectators like a guillotine.
The hood of the car spun its body to the side, sliced through the air like a scythe, decapitated 3, 4, 5 different people. This is the craziest Beyblade I've ever seen in my life.
By the time the smoke cleared, at least 82 people were gone and hundreds more were injured. This event would later on become known as the 1955 Le Mans disaster.
Damn, bro.
And it would remain
Rest in
the
peace to
most
the victims.
catastrophic accident in racing history.
Holy, bro. Rest in peace to the victims. Hopefully their family was able to mourn their lives. I don't even know what to say about that, man. That is just so sad. I'm assuming in future Le Monde, whatever the heck they're called, they decided to like put up some type of like protective barrier in case of some type of crazy accident, bro. At least they should.
Little fun fact about this event is that the organizers wouldn't allow the race to stop. They'd ensure that the drivers kept competing so that the venue didn't ensue into a mass panic and block medical responders from being able to enter in.
So the show must go on, literally? Bro, if I see a dude missing half of his head, blood leaking out, gushing, I'm not gonna continue watching the show like it's all fine and dandy, bro. Everything is not good in Boss Sing Say. If you know, you know, bro. Hey, I'm spitting some crazy ball knowledge on these references. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying.
This event would be so shocking to the world at the time that multiple countries across Europe banned motorsports altogether until safety standards could be improved. No matter how exciting or important something feels in the moment, it's never worth risking lives by ignoring safety. One bad decision can hurt not just you, but everyone around you.
True, that's a fact.
Don't speed, don't be distracted while driving, and always drive safely.
Yes.
With that being said, have a happy day.
Bro said have a happy day after all that, bro. Talking hat, bro. You ruined the rest of our days, man. Stop it. Never mind. Rabbit time. Everything's good. That goes to show, try to be as safe as possible when you're driving. I mean, car accident deaths can be extremely fatal. We've seen in cases where people were being a little negligent, being a little idiotic, not paying attention to the road, eating Dunkin' Donuts instead. There was a lady who crossed the track like an idiot when she shouldn't have, which caused multiple deaths besides just her own. That's also one thing, bro. Car accident deaths, it's not like your life is the only thing at stake. It's you, and you're putting a bunch of other people in jeopardy, man. So if you don't care about yourself, at least care about the other people on the road. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join me in the description. Follow Instagram, also in the description. Main channel, also in the description. Link me any other videos you want me to check out in the Discord or down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And as always, have a great rest of your day. It's Love You Law. I love you, and I'm out.